Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You guys are the real MVP and I appreciate you. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and just your general support. It means a whole lot to me. However, if this is your very first time coming to this channel, hello and welcome. Again, my name is Tasha. I am the host of this channel. I am also the blogger behind TashaLovesLife.com, and we started this channel as a way to document our journey to debt freedom, financial independence, and building generational wealth. So if you're into all of that, if any of that interests you, along with budgeting, saving money, earning money, and getting out of debt, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know when to come back around. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my mid-month update or mid-month check-in for November. So this is the calendar spread that I set up early this month. If you have not seen that video, or if you would be interested in seeing it, you can click the eye in the sky. I'll link the video there. And I tried something a little bit different, just to give you guys a quick update. I'm using a new ring light. I'm trying to use the daylight while my baby is sleeping, and it's hopefully less distraction and less noise in the background, and hopefully you guys can see clearly. And let's get into this check-in. So I said in the very beginning of November that I wanted to track our no spend days, all our no spends. So I'm doing that right now. So I did spend $29 on November 6th, and that was to attend Dave Ramsey's Smart Conference. So I did that, and I'm just going to put Ramsey here so that I can remember. That was really, really good. It was on Saturday, November 7th, and they had a host of speakers that were just amazing. And the good thing is, because it was a live stream, I'm able to view the each speaker's set for the next week. So I'm really excited about that because there was so much information to unpack there. And if you aren't following Dave Ramsey, my suggestion would be to go ahead and do that, because there's so much information that you get there about personal finances, getting out of debt, and also just holistically talking about mental health and emotional health and marriages is really good. All right, on November 5th, I forgot I spent $31.32 at Stop and Shop, which is a local grocery store in my area, buying some household supplies. So I'm just going to write S&S here. And I do normally use a different book to track my spending, but for the sake of not having this video be too long, I'm just going to write the little notes here for that. And on the 15th of November, we gave our first fruit offering. That was $50. And then I had the rest of the days so far for this month have been no spends. So I'm going to put down my no spends now, and I'll probably speed you guys through it. I am using these no spend stickers that I purchased from Her Courage to Plan. Really like these. All right, so far these are the days where we had no spends. November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 16th, and 17th. So that's really awesome, not including, the bills that we had to pay for this month. So far we've had 14 no spend days out of the 17 when you guys are going to see this video. So I think we are doing pretty good, and I really want to focus on that so we don't spend more than what's necessary, especially because Christmas is coming up and it's my birthday month. So being thankful for another year, which is a blessing. Okay, so now I'm going to move into my dot grid notebook to give you guys a update on what bills we've paid this month. We have a few of the bills that were actually less than what we planned. So that's always a good thing. And we've been able to put more towards the student loan than we actually planned for the month. So let me jump into that right away. Okay guys, so this is the Dot Grid notebook I purchased from Cloth and Paper. It's called the Grit and Grind Dot Grid notebook. And I really like using this, and I wanted to simplify how I do these check-ins so that the videos aren't too long, even though I know there's a lot of detail that goes into budgeting and planning and even checking on the budget. I value you guys' time, so I don't want to waste anybody's time. I know everybody's time is precious. So let's get right into it. So far for the month, for tithe, we have given $180 for our tithe and offering rent. We have put aside $600 because we know we put our rent aside each and every week, and that helps us not to have to pay so much money at the end of the month, and we can spread it out. It just makes it easier. Geico came out at $200.94. Food, we actually only spent $77. And one of the things that I'm doing now is that I'm using whatever cash rewards we have to buy food that we need. When my husband and I sat down to have a budget meeting, and we did an inventory of our stock right now, our pantry and our freezer. We found that we have a lot of food that we need to use up so that it doesn't spoil. So what we're doing is basically just buying the necessities for now. We have been very blessed to not have to do a large shopping run every single week. So what I'm going to be doing now is transferring the $100 per week to the student loan so we can pay that off. And we're going to use whatever little extra money we can to stick to just buying milk, eggs, cheese, and bread. And let me tell you guys, in case you want to know, how do you stick to a $100 food budget when you have a family of 5? 2 of our children are really young. So most times it's hot dogs, which can be very expensive, especially if you get a good deal. Grilled cheese sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, spaghetti and meatballs or spaghetti with meat sauce. Those are the meals that mostly the children eat. And then I always incorporate some type of vegetable inside. So if I'm going to be using spaghetti, sometimes I'll shred carrots and mix that in, and they don't even know it's there. A lot of times, if it's just having a snack, I might slice apples and cucumbers, and they eat that with peanut butter or bananas, and those things do not have to cost a lot of money. And then there are times that, like, my husband is fasting or I'm fasting, so we don't need to cook a lot of big heavy meals. So that's just some of the strategies we're using to stay down on this food budget. I know it's not always very practical, but we're trying our best because we know we want to be debt free, and we know also that the numbers are rising in our area, and we're just trying to be as safe as we can and not, have anything adverse happen with our family. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay, PSE&G was actually $73, and that's our electricity provider. Our gas, we came in at expected $100, and Amazon Prime, I think I forgot, did it come out? Yes, it did. It was $14.14. And what else did we pay so far? We haven't paid the internet yet. My life insurance has come out for $32.50. My husband's will actually come out later on this week. Cell phone, not yet. We have not planned any money going towards our digital envelopes. And we have internet did come out, $54.98. So that was 2 cents less than what we planned. And the student loan is the next one. We haven't paid the cell phone yet. That's later on this week. And so far for the month, we paid $266.52 towards the student loans. We haven't saved any additional money yet. We haven't put any money towards the sinking funds. That's actually going to happen at the end of this week on Friday's paycheck. But so far, this is what we spent for the month. I think, Geico is where it is right now, $200.94. For food, I already explained how we're going to be working that out. PSE&G, the bill was actually a lot less, and they wouldn't let me pay $100, so I just paid the $73 that was due for that. And then prime, I always use whole numbers when I'm planning the budget, just because I like whole numbers and it just works well for me. But when we see the actuals, I can always take whatever we were under budget and roll it over to the student loan, since that's our main focus right now. So we can be really intense about knocking these things out. So that is how we did so far for the mid-month. This is the example of the grocery list that we have for November 19th. And my husband is going to go ahead and pick up the groceries. However, I make a list every time. Now, I am utilizing women, infants, and children because I have 2 toddlers. One is 16 months and the other one is 3. So we get milk, we get juice, and we get some fruits and vegetables for them. So some of the items are going to be utilized from there, and this is the rest of what we need to purchase. So I like to keep my grocery list in this notebook here, and this is the notebook I purchased from Also Paper. And every single week I have a list, right? I use this to track how much we're buying, what we need to buy, and then also the actual amounts. And I'm using a few different apps to help me do that. We are using Ibotta, we're using Fetch Rewards, we're using the local store grocery app, which helps us convert points into dollars off. At the last time I did go grocery shopping, I saved $17 on my grocery bill, which helped a whole lot. And then also, if we can, we use the credit card, like we do sometimes. Use a credit card, get cash rewards, and then just pay the credit card off with that. So that's how that mid-month check-in, you guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video enough to give me a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live life to the fullest. Bye, guys.